Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Robin here from the Good Place Bench, and we're delighted to be back at the Outdoor Office Day, this time 2026. We were invited last year, thanks to Ioana, to the 2025 edition, and we had some great interviews on this bench, surrounded by nature, in the Amsterdamse Bos. And we're kicking it off with
Anita.
Anita. And actually, funny enough, Anita, we met approximately 10 years ago, I think, hosting events together. What do you do in Amsterdam?
Oh, well, first look at this weather. We started here and then we thought, well, how's the weather gonna be for us today? And
I might take off my jacket during our conversation.
there's the
Okay.
sun.
There
There's
we
the
go.
sun.
Here we go.
Your question was,
What do you do in Amsterdam? Who are you?
my name is Anita and I live in Amsterdam with my dog Mies, right over here, always joining me.
Co-starring.
Co-starring, absolutely. She's a star. I have 3 children, and I started my own business, my own social enterprise, about 15 years ago, and it's called Midwest. And in Dutch we say it's a dorpshuis in de stad,
Nice.
and it means it's like a little community center in the middle of the most beautiful city in the world.
I agree. And for those who don't know, like, what is Midwest? Is Midwest who's invited to join you?
Well, to keep it short, I absolutely love people who make things, explore things. In Dutch we say the makers. How do you say it in English?
A maker.
A maker.
Craftsman.
Craftsman. But you don't have to be like a carpenter or so, not at all. But I really love people who want to make a change or to make change happen in our city, in our neighborhood, in the world. So that's the kind of people we invite. And it doesn't mean others are not welcome at all, but we really try to attract those people, and they will bring along people who want to learn by that. So I always tell the youngsters who start working at Midwest, I don't like consumers, I like producers.
Yeah.
And that's in a way the DNA of Midwest. So if you have this great idea, if it's small or if it's big, that's okay with me, that's fine. Come and join Midwest and we will help you to make your dream come true. Oh, that's a little tacky, but you mean we will try to help you to work things out. If you need a space, if you need an audience, if you need a network event, that's where we come in.
Nice. A place where everything's possible.
Yes, in a kind of way that's what it is. Yes.
Nice. And I mean, you've been well, Midwest has not just started last month, right? You've been for more than a decade. So you've helped a lot of people make their dreams become a reality.
Right. Yes. Yes. Shall I give you an example?
Please.
Back in, I think, 22, 23, there was this big energy crisis, like in Holland, but in whole Europe. And in the Netherlands, more than 500,000 families are, how do you call it? They cannot pay their energy bills.
Because of the,
So I met this young, very talented lady, and she asked me, please, can you help me? I want to make sure that people in the neighborhood of Amsterdam West in area of Midwest. I want to help them to pay their electricity bill again. So can you help me? And I said, let's go. So we started this community, and it's called the Energiewending. So it's the energy turn, like the energy transition. And we found 3 people who are like energy coaches and energy fixers. So we bought them a few bakfietsen.
Okay.
And then they just went off into the neighborhood, and they like rang the door, and people opened their door. And that's exceptional because it's really hard to get in touch with people who really need this. But we tried, and we
You took them out of their houses instead of them coming to you.
exactly. So we rang the bell and we said, please, do you have problems with your energy bill? What's the how comfortable is your home? So we checked everything in their home, and we started fixing those homes, because there are a lot of homes in Amsterdam West which are moldy, or like there's a lot of drought, or like the
So it's a lot of social housing, huh?
absolutely.
Yeah.
So this started with this beautiful idea of this young woman, and like it's 4 years later, she has her own foundation.
Beautiful.
More than 21 people work at her foundation. Also, a lot of people who weren't working before. So this is kind of an example of somebody having this great idea, and she didn't know at all that it was like in 4 years she would have her own foundation. But those things can happen if you just put like not only the energy, but also the right people funding, like the financial funding. If you put everything in the right place, then beautiful things can happen, and really important things can happen.
Yeah. And also, if I may, you create it's at Midwest in Amsterdam, making local impact, even on neighborhood level. So you see the change happening in front of your doorstep, which is amazing, right? I mean, that gives a lot of energy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And well, a lot of people ask me, so what's the real impact of Midwest? And of course, everybody wants to, make it in facts and figures
Tangible.
and numbers and tangible. But in a way, it's much more easy than that. The things I've seen for myself, but also like people who are renting a place or office at Midwest, because it's a big building, they tell me, since I work in Midwest, since I had coffee a few times in Midwest, since I joined the community dinners, I walk on the street, I go to the supermarket, and there's somebody I know, and I can say, hi, how are you? And we always think that's, how important is that? But it's the world. It's not only the world for people who are like in this isolated position because of their health or because of their age. No, not at all. It's for every human being. It's so important to be seen and to be recognized. And I think that's something we don't have to. We should be thinking easy about it. That's really important. So that's what we're doing in Midwest. If you want to make it really, really, really concrete, like the bottom of Midwest, that's it. Just say hello to somebody.
Connection.
The connection. Yeah.
And a bit of belonging, as in, I feel like this is my place.
Right.
Yeah. And of course, today at Outdoor Office Day, we talk about nature. The importance of going outside, especially in a city, is even more important, especially for people that work during a working day. What's the role of nature for Midwest, and how do you make sure that everyone part of whether it's the co-working part or the events, that they embrace nature in Amsterdam?
More than 16 years ago, I saw the building for the first time. Like the building where Midwest is situated is a really old school building. It's more than 100 years old. And the thing that that I immediately saw is like the building is in between two small squares and two formal playgrounds, school playgrounds. And one of the first things I thought, wow, if we can make like from this playground, if we can make like this green area, this green paradise, that would be so lovely. So like from the first plans we wrote down, it was we want to bring like the inside outside, but also the outside inside. So we're gonna treat this whole building and the garden as one. So from the first start, we started working at the playgrounds. We got off all the tiles, all the concrete stuff, and we let like nature go its way. So we were like walking at the Amsterdamse Bos or at the West Park, and then we saw like the flowers and all this the seedlings. So we took some seedlings, and then hi guys, look at them.
Bunch of kids greeting us. I think they think we're famous.
Yeah, I think so too. Yes, we are. Yes, Robin is.
It's een BN'er.
Yeah.
Anita. Hello.
Hi. So we like all the parks around Amsterdam, they are also a little bit in the gardens of Midwest.
Yeah.
So we took all the het inheemse groen, as we call it, like the Dutch green plants, and well, they got a spot in the gardens of Midwest. And yeah, from the first, it was really important for us to make this green and natural surrounding for the building. And I have to say, it worked out beautifully, because our gardens are like wild, luscious green gardens, and there's still gardens where you can hide. You know, it's not like that we're like mowing the lawn, not like that at all. It's like it's big and it's wild, and
you see people working at Midwest actually enjoying it during their working hours?
absolutely, yeah. A lot of people come and work in Midwest because they can sit outside, and we've got great Wi-Fi outside, and we've got really nice sunscreen. So like in the summer, it's still possible to sit outside in the sun, but even in the spring or like later in the year, it's really nice to sit outside, and you don't even feel or hear the city noise. It's like this almost this like small ecosystem. Yeah.
Nice. I love it. The good Wi-Fi.
there?
Yeah, I've been there. No, I like the good Wi-Fi arguments.
It is.
For
it
people
is.
for
Yeah.
people to work outside. Good Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Not just the green areas. No, good Wi-Fi.
No. The Wi-Fi. That's one of the. Yeah, I think that's one of the most frequently asked questions in and around our building. Yeah.
So if you can promise good Wi-Fi, more people will work outside.
I think so. I really do. Yes.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Um,
We
I-
still have to teach them a lot. You know, those people. to just to close their laptop and just read a book. I tell them a lot of times, please come back tomorrow and bring a book. And some people start looking at me, who are you? What are you telling me? But, well, yeah, in a way, I think our gardens are perfect to read a book and enjoy the sounds of the city and the birds and everything. Meese, for instance. And to enjoy meese. Yeah.
I mean, a dog helps you to go outside as well, right?
Yeah, she's my lifesaver. Yeah. But I could be very addicted to work and meet
Yeah.
people and make new plans. And then she starts scratching and she says, let's go outside, Anita. And then we go.
It's a good excuse to go outside. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, you have a place for more than a decade, and a lot of things have changed over time. What is it, especially when it comes to nature, and of course connection, perhaps even in nature? What should we do more of? If you would share like an advice or something like, in 2026? What is it we need to do more?
Um, I think it's important if you have like your own balcony or your own little garden, or even if you only have like this very small 1 square meter garden, we have to think about what kind of plants we put in this garden. So that's one of our latest ideas, which we are like working out into like a store plan. Like it's like a store or like a community thing, and it's called the Inheemse Plantenwinkel.
Okay.
And we tell people not to buy their plants at this garden center anymore because all these plants are just full with pesticides.
Okay.
And that's a story that a lot of people don't know. People really want to make the right choice to buy like the green stuff to keep all the wild bees in the city. And then they go to this garden center and the stuff they buy, it's just crap in, well, like almost, I think 89% of the stuff you buy there. So I met this lady again, and she said, I want to start a store where people can buy pesticide-free plants. And I see it's really interesting because people who come to Midwest to buy those plants or to check this store out, they're like 2 groups. First group knows everything about it, and they just want to share with us all the things they know.
The knowledge.
And I really love them. They're like the pioneers. They know all about it, and they are like volunteering and telling us what to do and what not to do. But there's also this very big group, and they say, wow, I really love you're doing this, but can you tell me about this and this? So they're like eager for information.
Yeah.
And the last group, of course, both groups are growing, but it's still a message we need to tell more. Please, please, please don't trust the stuff people want to sell you, because you have to do so much research. And yeah, that's something what makes me really sad in a way. I'm not sure. Do you experience the same? Then you think you make this really good call to buy something or to do something, and then like
They buy the wrong stuff.
and then you buy the wrong stuff because the only interest that some people have is to earn money, and we really, really, really have to be more careful about it. So
And to educate people more about it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And educate, and that's what I really like about Mila. She's starting this initiative. It's not only about telling, but it's also about make the proof. So tell people, please buy this plant. It doesn't look as flashy and colorful as the plants at the garden center, but please try, buy it. It's a little bit more expensive, but not a whole lot. Buy it, put it on your balcony, and see what's happening.
And your garden is a living proof of that, right?
It is, because you sit in your garden, and when you drink your cup of coffee in the morning, you're watching.
But I also mean the Midwest garden is based on.
Oh, absolutely. So it's really
That is a good showcase to show people
absolutely.
this is what it can become. Yeah.
Yeah, but also to make people experience how they can make a change themselves.
Yeah,
Only if you have a really small garden, please go for it and make it a safe a safe spot, not only for yourself and your children and your dog or your cat, but also for the wild bees and the flies and everything what's like around you and what keeps us healthy and sane also.
You hear that, people? That's a good call to action.
It is. I think so too. Yeah.
Dear Anita, at the end of every conversation,
Mm-hmm.
we could talk for hours, but we'll continue that off camera perhaps. But what is a good place? Because you're on a good place bench, right? How would you define a good place, or what should people do to create their own good place? You already gave the answer, but well,
Robin, I really like to talk and to listen to people. So I have a dog, of course, I told you. So it's really easy for me to go out and have little talks with people. But even when I'm without my dog, when I'm waiting for a train or when I'm in the supermarket, I really, really, really love to just out of the blue ask a question at somebody.
Nice.
And it always fills my heart with joy or love because sometimes things happen you didn't expect at all. So these little conversations on a bench over here at the park, but also just outside of the supermarket, it can make a change, not only for yourself, but also for others. So I think if we want to make a good place in your own neighborhood, like well, that's the mission of Midwest. But also if you want to make a good place in your surroundings, talk to somebody, and not you don't have to talk about like the world problems, but hey, I really like the shirt you're wearing, or what's on your shirt? What does it mean? Or do you live here? Where are you going? Those little things, I think it can make a world of change. So I always encourage everybody to at least once a day just stop and have a little talk with somebody you don't even know. That's a good place, I think.
I agree. Hence, we have a bench.
And we have a bench, yeah.
No, I like to
I
connect and reach out and show interest in each other.
Yeah.
It's important.
It is.
Thank you, Anita, for your time.
Welcome.
I think you already gave multiple great tangible actions for people to go out and do.
So go. Do so.
Stop watching.
Yeah,
Stop watching.
Go outside.
Turn
get
off your
outside.
turn off your computer. Go outside. Connect with people. Buy the right greeneries and start planting it on your balcony. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'll be visiting Midwest soon. I feel like I need to. It's been a while, so I need to revisit.
Love to see you again.
Great. Well, thanks everyone for watching. First of the many episodes of the Outdoor Office Day. And if you see this, go outside and go in nature. Bring your laptop or a book.
A book.
A book. Have a nice day. Bye.